they it's also part in their culture that if you're already turned 18, you should live. Is that correct? Like you live outside your house,
Maybe,
or it really depends
maybe,
on
or
you.
maybe sometimes I think that that's changed, but like maybe in the past it was like that, but that's changed a lot now. Recently, it's changed.
Uh, I see. Because here in the Philippines, even there are some families that even though you're already 30, you're married, you still live with your parents.
Oh wow.
So yeah, and this just like see here as a normal thing here in the
Hmm.
Philippines. They're really family oriented, family first before anything else.
Yeah. And then, what is something that you would recommend, like a guy should never do when dating a Filipino? What's one mistake that you see? You're like, you know what? Don't do that. Like, what's one recommendation? Like, hey, if you're going to court a Filipina, date a Filipina, never do this.
Okay, because there are some city or like countries that finds kissing someone normal, like
Yes.
and on the cheeks. So yeah, never do that here in the Philippines because we don't normally do that. We only do that to our significant others or really closest friends. If we
Yeah.
do that here in the Philippines, um we might find it disrespectful if you
So
date or if you kiss someone like on the cheeks.
really,
So yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
Is do people like let's if you're in a relationship, will you see people like kissing, holding hands in public or no?
Yeah, there are a lot. Actually, we might find it cringe, but yeah, there are a lot of people that PDA. We call it
Yeah.
PDA, public
Yeah. PDA.
display.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, there are a lot of people that shows that here in the Philippines in public.
All right. So, but it's common though. It's not awkward. It's common.
It's awkward for the person who are staring at them, but then for them, yeah, it's not awkward. It's just normal here in the Philippines.
Yeah. Really? Okay. Okay. That's interesting. So like you said, it'd be a little cringe, but it's normal. So PDA is normal. It's accepted. And what about like long distance relationships? Yay, nay? Like how do you and like your fellow friends or fellow Filipinas feel about long distance relationships?
Okay, so most of the Filipinos go abroad to work. So yeah, LDR or long distance relationship is really normal here in the Philippines. I don't know, maybe you guys just talk about it. I don't know. It really depends on that situation, but yeah, you guys should have communication like
Yeah,
most of the
but
time.
yeah, but is it's cool, it's normal, it's not really
It's
like a
normal.
yeah, it's normal. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting because I know there's a lot of cultures that like frown upon it. A lot of people prefer not to do it. And there's other cultures where it's accepting and people, they do it for sometimes, 6 months to a year because of, like you mentioned, school and other things going on.
Yeah.
So that's really, really interesting. And then what is so when it comes to like films and shows, is everyone really watching K dramas? Are you watching like more American shows or a little mix of both? What's popular like on Netflix culturally?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I already mentioned earlier that most Filipinos love to watch K drama, also
Hmm.
Hollywood movies. So yeah, we love Marvel here. I don't know, like Hollywood movies on Netflix. So yeah, it really depends on the person that is watching if he or she prefers to watch foreign shows. But yeah, Netflix is quite popular here in the Philippines.
All right, so I got two more questions because I know we gotta go soon. The
Sure.
first question is, what is one of the first things a Filipino woman notices about a man? Like, what's one of the first things you notice about a guy?
Oh, maybe not just the Filipino women, but I guess everyone around the world, like their appearance, because that's what
For
we
sure.
see first thing,
For
right?
sure.
So
Absolutely.
especially their eyes. For me,
Their
yeah,
eyes.
their
Okay.
eyes, the first part of the of the body that you notice first, and yeah, aside from that, maybe the way he or she treats everyone, especially if you're on the first date, especially if, like at a restaurant, if that guy is treating the waiter this like the um customer service really well,
Yes.
then yeah,
Okay.
those are just the first things.
Nice. And then my last question. So, when is the best time to come to the Philippines, and where should that person go? So if a person has 2 weeks free to visit and travel to the Philippines, when would you recommend, and where would you recommend they go?
Definitely Christmas season,
Christmas
especially
season.
like
Okay.
the last 2 weeks of December. So you
Yes.
get to celebrate the New Year here also, because here in the Philippines we actually have this 3 months. Am I right? Or starting from September, we are already getting ready for Christmas. So yeah, the Burr months. That's how long Christmas is here in the Philippines. So we already get ready in September. um oh, so yeah, Christmas season definitely. And where, it really depends. If you want to go like on a beach trip, then I'd suggest the southern part or the middle part of the Philippines, because we have like three islands, the biggest islands here in the Philippines. So we have the Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So yeah, you should go Visayas and Mindanao for like beach tour, beach trip,
Okay.
nature
Beach
trip.
tours, LaSalle,
Yeah,
and you said, is that in the south? I'm sorry. What region is that
yeah,
in? Is it,
south and middle part of the Philippines.
okay.
But if
So
you want to have that city vibe, that
yeah,
city tour, you should go to Luzon, because that's where most business cities.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So you recommend coming during Christmas season between September, December, but especially in the last 2 weeks of the year, go to
Yeah.
the middle or the southern part. But like, is it Luzon?
Luzon is the northern part of the Philippines, where you can see Manila. If you know that city, Manila City, that's like the
Yeah.
capital city of the Philippines. And then for the middle part, we have like Cebu, Bohol, like Cebu City and Bohol City, and also for the southern part, Siargao, Davao City. Yeah,
And those are awesome places to go to during the last 2 weeks of the year. Like that's it's great time, it's
definitely.
great vibes, everything like that. Okay, I
Yeah,
thank you because that's one place I haven't been to. Like I've been to the region, but I have not been in the Philippines yet, and I would definitely love to go sometime because especially one of my great friends is going there very very soon. But Maybell, thank you so much for this conversation. We learned a lot. And remind me again, was it Gusto Sita? Gusto
gusto kita.
Gusto Kita? Man, you've been very lovely. This has been a great conversation. We will invite you back for a little bit more. We have a few more things planned. But again, thank you so much for your time today.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much, also, Water. Thank you so much.
Okay. You're very, very welcome. All right. All right. Bye.
Bye.